Okay, welcome back. We just finished the first part of the conclave, and now we're supposed to go and convince Manuel Godoy to join in on our secret hijinks. Let's see where we are here. On Walner. Okay. Which room is this? This is an empty room. This is definitely not the place. Let's see if there's any toys to pick up. Doesn't look like it. Just dark as shit. Okay, out. It's, who's this? God damn it.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Let's see if he's in here. It's not his room. But there might be some interesting stuff to pick up. Or some conversation stuff if he's in here. Anybody home? No, but you left some goodies out.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment. The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother. Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
That's nice. Now give me some chemicals. Ooh, what's this? A box.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code, surely a word close to the owner's heart. If I'm not mistaken, Paracelsus named the element called zinc.
Alright. Theatrum chemicum. Mysterious notes. Okay. Was hoping for some more royal jelly to boost our stuff. It's just another painting. Okay, this room was another room. So let's head on around. For other people's rooms. Trying to find Godoy. Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. What door is this? Adam's room. That's the girl that died. So we've already searched that. Let's see if Washington room's open because his room was locked earlier.
President George Washington.
Ooh, it's unlocked this time. See what kind of secrets old Georgie boy has hidden away. Or at least find his wooden teeth. Okay. Time for a look-see. This small key could come in handy if we find a small lock. Suppose you could also use it for cleaning your ears or something. Who knows? Small keys. Oop.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Aw, what a nice little note. Give me some loot. It's over here.
Locked.
I've got a small key. Nice.
President's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, you can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I am returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and to stop taking laudanum immediately. I'm already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consummation is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Yours sincerely, Dr. W. Thumpton. Georgie likes the scissor. Come on. Well, looks like we cleaned this place out. Wasn't much. Oh well. Now, onwards to finding Godoy. Where the hell he hangs out anyway? Let's check our map. Where are we heading towards? Okay, this is not where we go. This may be a room, but it's never been open. Is there a card in front of the door?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
No, I don't need to talk to him. Okay. That's my room. That is weird. I don't even see a room for Godoy. Is he like camping? Okay, let's check the next one. Who's this? That's mine. My room. And this is... oh, a person.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, that's him. But someone's in the way.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Punch him in the head. Okay, we need to look at Volner a minute and see what his, Okay, he's immune to occultism. I don't know what other things about him, but...
I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
Yes. Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Right. Now be a good boy and go look somewhere else.
Alright, well, let's go in now. He's gone. Let's see if he's in here. Since we don't knock, we just walk. Alright, let's ransack this place. What do we got here? More Carmelite water. Lovely stuff. What's this?
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke. It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy. You seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
Ooh, let's use our Carmelite water.
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it's for the good of my country. I feel awful at having to leave you after a silly little spat, because you are the only woman I love, Josepha, forever. Josepha? Whatever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice, for the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous. You are the only one who fills my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll
Probably
keep it
his
with
head.
me. You never know.
Yeah, blackmail. What's this? Lord Duke, here's the information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. The aim seems to be to weaken the French economy and secretly that of the Spanish by seizing merchandise at sea. Piracy, obviously. Our treasuries are already suffering from the embargo on French food products. Such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colonies. No more French fries. I have no doubt that you will be able to swiftly find a diplomatic solution. Awaiting further instructions. What's this? Key with an occult air symbol. Spooky. Another picture.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Let's go out a second. Just in case there's something out here. There is not. Let's go back in. Continue our ransacking. Okay.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for
Sweet.
better.
Let's use one. There we go. Some stuff over here.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I have to think about that one.
Oop, something up here. Something there too. Collector coin, hooray. Devil's Thorn is full, so I can't carry more. Guess I could look at this painting.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
Why can't I get around this room? What a clutter. No feng shui whatsoever. No feng shui. Noblesse of the sword. Nice. More goodies. Anything behind the dressing thing? Nope. Okay, I think we just about have Godoy's room. We did a full circuit. Okay, so now we gotta go find him. He's not in his room. Of course. Let's see. Let's look at our map. Okay. Let's see. Second floor hallway. These are all just rooms. Guess I'll check downstairs. Just gotta find the next set of stairs going down. Like these. Sure enough. Oh, Godoy, where are you wandering about? Map. Small salon, forecourt dining hall. It's the closest one. There's a bunch of butterflies in here. How weird. What's this?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Another book I can equip after the next mission? Or read? I keep saying equip, but yeah, it just basically means you read the books. Nothing over here. Guess we can walk a little faster. Hey, there's Godoy. Search the room for a second first. Nothing. Anything over here? Looks like quite a spread. Okay, let's yak at Godoy and try and convince him.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Ah.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Okay, let's look at Godoy here. He's immune to politics. I don't know what he's weak to yet, but... Oh, wait a minute. Let's try and use one of these. Ah, he's vulnerable to this one. Cool. Only costs 1 point because of my level. Let's do it.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying to bribe me, would you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Oh boy. Let's do it. We found that love letter.
Duke Manuel, you have everything to gain.
I cannot see what, actually.
Well, if the Queen found out where your heart really lies, she might well become very unhappy.
What do you mean?
It's not inconceivable that a letter written by your own hand might have come into my possession, in which you declare such love to Pepita that even I became moved.
You've been in my room.
And I'm afraid that if by some misfortune this letter ended up in the hands of the Queen, she also would be moved.
To cut off your head.
Thieving.
Come now, my Lord Duke. We're all gentlemen here. I'm convinced it's not going to happen. Or will it?
That is blackmail, you bastard! You have no idea of the consequences!
Lord Mortimer knows how to look after his friends. Don't you worry about Sir Gregory. You're protected. Have no fear.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well,
Sweet.
that's one thing out of the way. The only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Time to head to bed. So we got him on our side. A little bit of blackmail. Always fun. Let's see, up the stairs to the bedrooms. Time to head to Betty by time. See if we have any more weird nightmares or visions or whatever. And then I think after we wake up, it's more conclave arguing. Still don't know why our mother wants us to stop Mortimer's thing. I think my room's down here. Yeah, okay, so I'll take a right and head down that way. Not this one, I don't
Duke
believe.
Manuel Godoy.
Yeah, no, it's obviously the one we just went to.
Huh, that's me.
Yep, that's me. Let's head on in. Time to catch some Z's. I gotta keep remembering to use that Devil's Thorn when I have it to tell me about the people's immunities and weaknesses, because that really helped in that last conversation. I think I have 4 more. You can only carry 5 at a time. So there's a few laying around that I wasn't able to pick up. Uh-oh.
Good
booty
evening,
call.
Monsieur le Français.
One of the
Duchess,
sisters.
you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Nope.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
Oh, man.
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table. If you know something I don't about Lord Mortimer, now's the time.
I don't want to speak ill of him, but in certain circles, you can't exactly say he has a good reputation.
Continue.
Well, there have been instances where he has used people, then gotten rid of them once he no longer seemed to need them, Louis. He makes fine promises, makes you feel valuable, tests you. But beware. I'm worried that something might happen to you.
Are you advising me to change sides as a precaution?
I'd rather say as a safety measure. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good. Any more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Let's look at her. Where is she? Oh. Elizabeth Adams. No, that's the dead girl. Who the hell was her? Okay, this is Emma we're talking to. So, immune to manipulation, the others to be discovered. Let's use another one of these things. Fuck, 3 more points.
I've seen her, Emily.
What? When was that?
A little earlier, just before the conference. She was hiding.
And did you manage to speak to her?
She's not the same. I don't know what's been happening to her, but she's changed. I found her in a deplorable state with one of her hands cut off. She was saying crazy things, bordering on delirium.
What? Did you say one of her hands was cut off? What happened to her?
I don't know. She wouldn't say.
And did she tell you why she shot Emma?
But how do you know she shot Emma? I didn't tell you.
You
Dun,
knew
dun,
it,
dun.
and you never said anything. Well, Louis, keeping your little secrets to yourself, that's not nice.
I was afraid for you.
No need to justify yourself, you know. We both have our secrets. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh, what amazing snogging.
Come, Louis.
Nightmare time.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Well, that was a funky dream. Fill the conditions detailed in the talents menu to unlock permanent bonuses. Do my best. Hopefully I don't wake up next to a baboon again. Nope, no baboons. That's good. This is a lovely screen. There we go.
Emily?
You sleep in your pants? Freak.
Emily? Are you there? Typical. There she goes again. What's with this habit of hers of taking off in the middle of the night?
Pump and dump, man. That's all she wanted. Pump and dump.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you. Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me assure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
Against. Against.
And you, Duke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and
Godoy?
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What? What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
4, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques,
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques,
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
I'm gonna let this play out and see what
I've
happens.
had enough of your money, your influence, your power. I want my freedom back. I want my damn life back.
Damn. he's out of the picture. Chose to follow Lord Mortimer, participate in the conference, convinced Emmanuel Godoy, did not allow myself to be convinced by Lady Hillsborough. I slept with Lady Hillsborough. I didn't save Peru. No, he just croaked. I did not reassure Sarah de Richet. And a bunch of alternate paths. Wow. A bunch of stuff. Interesting. And we go up a level. Four more points. So, let's see. Psychology. Level 2. And maybe diversion. Yeah, there we go. Didn't give me a chance to read some books, unless maybe that's just the very beginning of every big chapter. Not sure. But usually after picking the skill points there, you'd go to the choose the manuscript page.
This is like a bad dream. For what reason?
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course.
It's absolutely incomprehensible.
As you say.
No idea what he could have blamed himself for. But the poor man was literally racked with remorse.
What a pity he did not seek the mercy of the Lord. He is forever damned now.
I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Okay, here's where we can add our books. So, what's this one? Logic? Sure. Science and politics. Sounds good. Sweet. Alright, well, we made it through the conclave. Peru shot himself. We slept with Emily, or Emma. I always get them mixed up. That's about good. And looks like we're going to be talking to Lord Mortimer next and see what the next steps of our story are. So I think we'll cut it here. As usual, thanks for watching and have a good night. Ciao.